Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel that I never record on. So today I'm going to be actually talking about my journey with the big ugly C. As most of you know, I was diagnosed back in October with Hodgkins Lymphoma stage 4 without even knowing that I had cancer. It was stage 4. I found it right here back in like the end of July of 2018, my bad. 2018 I found it in July, and then I went to the doctor, and then she sent me to get an ultrasound and a biopsy done. So I went and had the ultrasound done, and the ultrasound came back just abnormal. So of course they were concerned. They biopsied it with a needle. That came back as inflamed, and I was like, yes, okay, cancer is not I don't have cancer. So I was happy. Well, a week later, my doctor calls and she's like, is it gone? And I was like, no. So she's like, all right, I'm gonna send you to a surgeon. So I went to a surgeon, and he was like, we're gonna wait a little bit just because you just had a needle biopsy, and that could have irritated it even more. So a few weeks later, he saw it again, and he was like, all right, well, it's still there, still painful, still big, it's getting bigger. So he's like, we're gonna take some of it out, we're gonna biopsy it. So we biopsied it. By the way, whenever I found it, it was probably like maybe like a bouncy ball in my arm. Like I'd go back and you could literally see the circle, like the ball of it in my arm. It was painful. It was mobile, it was soft to touch. I didn't think anything of it just because it was painful, it was mobile. And of course you Google it and it says cancers could be something, you could be getting a cold. So I was like, okay, I'm probably getting a cold, who knows, I don't know. So I just kind of like disregarded it for like a week until my mom told me to go see a doctor a week later. So that's what happened. So after I had the second biopsy done, came back as lymphoma. I didn't know what stage it was. I had no idea what I was even gonna do because I was scared, and I just was like, oh my gosh, I have cancer, and never even thought I was gonna have cancer in my entire life. So I went and had a CAT scan done, PET scan done, and all that stuff, and came back as stage 4. It was literally this armpit, my groin, my spleen. I had spots on my bone. They were worried that there were spots in my lung, but there was no spots in my lung. But it was just in multiple areas, and I will actually put up a picture right here. After I had all that done, we had started the chemo treatment like in the beginning of November. I think it was like November 7th. I had my first chemo treatment, and I was doing 4 rounds of ABVD chemo, and those are just like the first letter of the medicines that I was using. And I did 4 rounds of that. So I was there. I was at the doctor's office every other week on a Monday. So it went from every other Monday. I was there for like, I don't even know how long, I can't remember, it was like a while ago. But after that, we have an interruption. So I had finished with the 4 rounds of the ABVD chemo, and I had another PET scan, and when I got the call, he was like, it's gone everywhere besides your arm. Where you initially found the cancer is still there. It's still lighting up. It was a level 4, I believe. And when you get to a level 3, that means it's in remission. So, or was it a level 5? But I think he said it was a level 5, but once it gets in a level 3, it's in remission. And when you're in remission, that means bye-bye cancer, cancer free. So, yeah. So that's what we're hoping for the next PET scan. Anyway, so after December, I finished all 4. He wanted to switch up the treatment, make it more intense, more, just more so it gets the cancer to go away. So now I'm doing BeaCopp. It's BeCopp. That's another abbreviation for all the medicines that I'm doing. I don't know all the medicines off the top of my head. It's a lot of medicine that I'm taking. I'm actually on a special diet for the at-home chemo that I'm taking. It's like chemo medicines. Like I have to be on this like no tyramine. I think that's what it's called, tyramine. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but I know I just can't have specific types of cheese. Everything that I eat has to be like fresh. Like all the meat that I eat, it can't be processed. Like everything literally has to be fresh. No alcohol, none of that, barely any caffeine. Like some of the fruits, like a banana, I can't eat a ripe banana. I can't eat like a really ripe avocado. Like it's just like, it's annoying, but I'm almost done. I'm almost done with chemo. I do have cancer still, like that I know from the last PET scan that I had back in February. In the beginning of February, I had a PET scan and it is progressing. Like not the cancer is progressing, but the medicine is working and it's making it shrink. It's making the lymph node shrink and it's making the cancer not as bright in the light. So I have my I have my next PET scan April 4th. So I should be getting my results April 5th, and that is so soon. I have my last chemo treatment Monday. So basically with the ABVD, I was saying how I had it once every other week and it was on a Monday. Well, the BeaCopp, I actually have it, it's like every 8 days. So I have it Monday and I'm there for 3 hours, 3.5 hours. Tuesday where I'm there for 2.5 hours. Wednesday where I'm there for another 2.5 hours. And then I have the rest of the week off, and then I have that Monday where I'm there for like an hour. And then I have the rest of the whole week off and another week. So I have like 2 weeks off basically, and then I'm back on it. So I had 4 treatments of that. I'm actually about to finish my last one, which is Monday, my last day. Like I'm done with it. It's the last treatment. It's the last time my port is getting poked for a while at least, besides when I have to go get it flushed. So that's really exciting. Like you have no idea how excited I am that I am done with chemo. Okay, on to the effects now. So one of the main effects from the new treatment that I have, the old treatment honestly was a breeze compared to this one. I had minor fatigue, which I'm so grateful for. Like I feel so lucky that I did not have like extreme side effects from either of the medicines, either of the chemos that I'm taking. I mean, I just had the minor fatigue with the ABVD, hair falling out. For the ABVD chemo, like my hair was not falling out nearly as bad as my hair was with the BeaCopp. Like with the BeaCopp, my hair was just like falling out way more in chunks. I had hair everywhere, and that's why like I ended up shaving it off. And because it's like whenever I shaved it, there was giant patches of bald spots, and I was just like, all right, this has gotta go. This has gotta be done with this, because it's frustrating, 1. 2, it's just like, it's crazy to see your hair fall out every time you get it wet or brush it. And my hair was just like getting so nappy because it didn't want to brush it, and whenever I did brush it, a bunch of it would come out. And so if I didn't brush it, all the strands that were falling out were just clumping up in my head, and it was just bad. But I had hair everywhere, all over the apartment, all in my shower, all in my bed, all in my carpet. So it was just like, all right, I gotta, you know, get the strength to buzz it off. And thanks to the man upstairs for giving me that strength, not only to shave my head, but to give me strength overall. So also with hair falling out, what else comes out? Your eyelashes and your eyebrows. So I obviously have makeup on. Well, I have some fake eyelashes on, and these are Ardell. And my bottom eyelashes, you can barely even tell that they're there. Like you can see like the spots where it's not there. Yeah. My eyebrows are also filled in because those are very thin as well. I have no leg hair, which is also great because I haven't shaved and they feel like I just shaved. I haven't shaved my legs in probably like, you know, maybe 2 months now. I haven't shaved my legs in a very long time, so no armpit hair. That's one great thing about chemo, is that, you know, your body hair just falls out, and when you don't have body hair, it's a good thing. But, you know, when it comes back, I'm gonna have to shave it, which is gonna suck. But anyway, I'd rather shave it than not have hair on my head, because I want hair. I'm so excited for my hair to grow back. So excited. I don't know how it's gonna grow back. Like, people say that your hair grows back different. It could be the same, it could be thicker, it could be thinner, it could be a different color. I'm so curious to know what my hair is gonna look like. But oh, chapped lips. You get chapped lips, that's a symptom that you get, or a side effect that you get from these meds, chapped lips. Really annoying. So I'm always carrying around chapstick, always applying the chapstick. Add very, very, very mild mouth sores that were like nothing compared to now what I get. Like I said, minor fatigue. I was able to work out my whole ABVD chemo treatment. Like I barely even skipped. I was there way more then than I am now. Anyway, with the new treatment, a lot more side effects. The fatigue is like way more intense. The mouth sores, no joke, are the worst pain ever. You get like bad canker sores in the back of my cheeks and under my tongue, and it's just like, it's mainly on this side of my mouth, but it's like not as bad on this side where I can still eat, but I still have to eat like soft foods. I have an appetite, so I didn't lose my appetite. I never get nauseous. I've never like thrown up. One thing that did happen is I passed out, and I believe that was from dehydration because I was not drinking a lot of water. And with these medicines, you have to drink a lot of water because they dehydrate you, and you gotta stay on your water game. You just got to. But that's with that. So, but the fatigue is like way worse with this route as well, with the biopsy drugs. Way more intense, where I'm not at the gym as much. Whenever I do go, it's not like I go extreme. I try my best, but whenever I do feel like I'm lightheaded, I'm like, all right, peace, gotta go, because I know my body. And also know my body, like when I'm tired versus feeling like I'm gonna pass out. So when I feel like I'm tired, I'm like, okay, no, I can go to the gym. But if I'm not, like if I feel like I'm just like weak, I'm just like, no, I'm gonna stay home. I'm just gonna watch TV, whatever. Like sometimes I don't even feel like picking up my phone and going on it. I just want to just sit there and do nothing. I don't know. It's really annoying, but that's what it is, and that's what I gotta deal with it. But another side effect is that you do not sleep well at all. Well, I don't sleep well. With both of the medicines, I did not sleep well. With both treatments, with ABVD and biopsy, I did not sleep well whatsoever, and still don't, just because of all the steroids that they give me. It's like my body is wide awake and it's just like kicking, and it like wants to go, but my eyes are like 20 pounds each, and they're like trying to go to sleep, but my body is like explosive energy, and it's like really frustrating because I cannot get a lot of sleep, and it's just, you know, it's annoying. But like I said, I'm not even gonna complain because other people have it way worse than me. I've watched like a few of these like cancer update YouTube videos, and people get nauseous, they don't eat, they lose a ton of weight. For me, I feel like this is a breeze for me, and I can't even be any more thankful, because like I said, the main side effect that it's the worst is my mouth sores. It's like so bad, and it's just like a really bad pain for like maybe 4 days. Yeah. Oh, for appetite wise, like it's like I pretty much eat the same thing all the time, and I'm glad that I can eat the same thing all the time, because I don't know what I would do if I didn't, because it's just so easy to go to the store and just grab my meals for the week. Every single week is the same thing, it's the same menu, just for now, just because it's easy. And I'm honestly, with the medicine I'm on, I'm scared to like accidentally buy something that has too much tyrene in it, and you know, have a nasty side effect that I don't want. With like symptoms before, so did I have any symptoms like before knowing that I even had cancer, was a question that I got. And there was one thing, and that was night sweats. And I still get night sweats, especially with this biopsy medicine. Like I get hot flashes like I'm going through menopause and I'm 23 years old. But I would get like night sweats before I even found out I had cancer, but again, I really didn't think anything of it. I did know the lump was there, and that's whenever I already had like the first biopsy and everything done. But yeah, I just had that, and it was really painful. Like again, like it just popped up overnight, and that's what I think happened, because I have deep armpits. My armpits are super deep, and whenever I shave, it's hard to shave. So whenever I went to go shave and I see like a giant lump there, I'm like, okay, what the heck? But yeah, so that, and then port. So with cancer comes a port. Not for everybody, but for me and a lot of people, they have a port. And this is my port. I'll zoom up on it. That's my port, that's the scar, and it actually connects from here. You can literally see the line go all the way down. You can see like the pokes and stuff, that's where they poke it. It's like this little plastic thing, rubber thing, I don't know, but it's like in there, and then it connects to like a big chunk of vein in your neck. And so whenever, instead of like going through an IV in my arm, they like poke me with in my port, and then all the medicine goes to my port, into my body, to my veins, and all that stuff. So that's with the port. Blood work. I literally get blood work every week, and I have been getting blood work every week since November. And when I say like, I don't even think I went to the doctors ever, like besides when I was little. Never had shots, like barely. I was always scared of needles. I was always scared of the doctor because like I was overweight, and I didn't want them to tell me I'm overweight whenever I know I'm already overweight. So I just kind of like, it's bad that I didn't go to the doctor, but I didn't go to the doctor, and now I go to the doctor every week. And it's like, it's so weird now because like this wig hair is on my face. Anyway, with blood work, I'm so used to it now. I mean, I just don't look, I feel it, it's just a little pinch, but it's just so weird how I'm used to it now. And before I was like, ooh, I'm scared, and the needles, and it's like I'm used to it. It's just so crazy how you get used to being like something that you feared of, like you're used to it. Another question is, would I have found it if I was still overweight? And honestly, I don't know. I could have, like I said, it was sore and it was like popping out of my armpit, but I don't know. And it's honestly crazy how like everything was set up. Like I lost the weight, got my body healthy, and then now I'm battling this. And I look at my weight loss journey as just like a giant help to get to this situation, because Hodgkins lymphoma is not hereditary. My dad actually did have non-Hodgkins, and it is not hereditary. It's basically my body just genetically has it. I was in my genes whenever I was born, so it's pretty much like bound to get it, I think, which is crazy. Like, why? But anyway, I'm like I said, I'm grateful that I can even share my experience and allow, how do I say this? It just makes me thankful that I can share my journey with you guys, because you never know, like, just a small little lump could be something huge and you don't even know it. And just always be cautious about like the things going on in your body. If something doesn't feel right, go to the doctor, because obviously something's not right. Anyway, I think I did everything. I think I went over all the questions and all the side effects that I had, what I found it, how I found it, like what symptoms I had before I had it. Like, I was scared in the beginning, but now I'm just thankful that I could share it with you guys, and thankful for like all the support that I'm getting and all the prayers, and just like everything happens for a reason. And not that this is like something good, but like I said, I'm thankful that I'm able to share it with you guys, and just be cautious about your body. Thankful that I haven't had it, like my symptoms aren't as bad as other people's. Like, I feel like mine was a breeze compared to a lot of other people. Like I said, I still have it, but it's gonna go away when I get my PET scan back on April 5th. We'll go from there. If it's gone, I'm done. I'll be in remission and I won't have to have any other type of treatments. If it's still there, I'll be having radiation, or I will be getting that lymph node taken out, but it's not up to me. I don't get to pick. Kind of hoping it's radiation, just because whenever they opened this up for the biopsy, it was really painful. Really painful. But I mean, radiation can be very painful too. Again, not my decision. I don't get to pick, but whatever takes it out, take it out. I don't want it. Goodbye, cancer. Go away. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope I got everything down, said that I needed to get said. And I hope you guys come back for the next video. Oh, if you want to follow my Instagram, give it WJessica. That's my Instagram, that's my Facebook, and those are the only two social medias really that I post on besides YouTube. And yeah, subscribe and like. Love you guys. Bye.